What's up? Alright, I think we are just about ready to get going here. Oh, I forgot to do one more thing. This is the link to the horizontal stream. Gotta put it in the chat. Horizontal stream link. So that people who are watching vertical, if they prefer, they can come watch the horizontal link. Alright. All the links are out. What is up, Jonna Hansen? You guys are on the wrong one. If you're watching it in vertical right now on YouTube and you don't want to watch it vertical, I just dropped the link in the chat so you can go to the horizontal one. What is up, everybody? I just got back. I'm a little eaten by mosquitoes. We went out looking at properties again today. My poor sister-in-law has a head cold, sore throat, and she still drove my wife around to look at properties, and then came back to the house and took me to look at the properties too. Oh, your sarcasm went right above my head, sir. All right, I think we're good to go here. Discuss the Tear of Gaia with Alexei in the Castle of Dracula, which is up in here. Up in here, up in here. God, I got the heebie-jeebies, man. I swear, there were so many mosquitoes. The piece of property we went and looked at is out in the woods. Out in the jungle. Out in the woods, man. There was mosquitoes everywhere. Rolled down the windows to look at the fence lines, and the car just got swarmed. What's up? Entre, Sierra. ¿No va a trabajar aquí? Okay. Welcome to the Hall of Honor in Castle Dracula. Here is Alexei.
Ah, you have arrived at last.
I have.
And you are just in time. There is to be a ball tonight, and you should not miss it.
I like big balls! Someone stole a pen from me. And I would bet you $100 it was my wife. You said we should make plans, sir.
You remember well. All shall be discussed in time. For now, enjoy yourself at the feast. It is the least I can do to reward your service to Grivaros.
Alright. Lavender essential oil sounds good to me. Okay. Ask a courtier for directions to the cellar. Those are some mighty chandeliers, ladies and gentlemen. I did not make an espresso before I sat down. I may need to go make one. Otherwise, this is gonna be a yawny stream. All right, let's take a moment to appreciate all the world building here, instead of being like all the numbnuts who just run straight ahead following the quests. I don't know who she is, but there's obviously some dates here. I don't read that text, so somebody else. This one doesn't have any dates. We've got some pictures on the wall. Picture fallen. Another picture here. Johnny Hansen says, just got done with an 18-hour day as a truck driver, no gaming for it. You need to get some sleep, sir. That's what's needed for you after an 18-hour shift. Get some sleep, Johnny Hansen. Loving the visuals in this place.
Ah, you must be the person Alexei mentioned to me earlier. You are here to fetch the wine, yes?
I see this mustache and I think of the banker from Dune Awakening. Would you like the Thortham Solaris? Yes. Where is the wine cellar located?
The cellar is not far from here, but you know how these old places are. I hope you are as spry as you look.
Woo! Said something about a flight of stairs. Alright. Follow his direction through. Yeah, the scale is pretty awesome, Babylonia. I like the mists coming off all the water and everything, too. Alright, we're supposed to go up the stairs. I want to know why all the lanterns are swaying back and forth slightly. Do we have earthquakes, or is there a breeze in here that keeps them moving continually? Or is it ethereal drafts? Got statues lining the wall. Each one of these has a different portrait. Oh, I recognize that portrait right there. That's actually one of the voice actors. He's got that on his Twitter bio. Dude, hang on. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I was looking at this earlier. Nighthaven, voice actors, new world. I'm going to open this up. I could swear that's the same portrait this guy has on his. It is! So this has got to be Kiana Ham, who did the voice for Cecilia. Hang on, I'm going to open this up really quick. Check out that post. That is hilarious. The only reason I even noticed that is because I was actively looking at the voice actors earlier today after my early thoughts video. I'm going to open this up in Twitter really quick. Give me a second to get this open. So look at that picture in that profile, and then we're gonna go to Kiana Ham's Twitter, and they have the exact same profile picture here. I found you. That's pretty cool. So that's one of the voice actors. I wonder if the rest of these are also some of the voice actors in the game, or team members who worked on the team. So just that's a cool little Easter egg. I never would have noticed that other than the fact that I was on Twitter today looking up stuff. That's interesting. Nice little side thingy. So I wonder how many of these are team members then. And this is the shit that no one's gonna notice if they don't take the time to run around and actually explore the zone. Because it's look at them all. Look at them all. Fucking sheep. Meh. Meh. Waypoint. Meh. I'm a sheep. I'm gonna go straight to the waypoint. Waypoint. So all of these are different portraits for sure. If every single one of these is a team member, talk about a nod to the actual team who worked on this. That's awesome. I might have to ask them on social media and see what they say, if that's legitimately all of them. Ooh, we got a lore page. He sends them each winter, always silver, always wrapped in black silk. This year, mine was warm to the touch. I haven't opened the door since. So what if these doors that are locked are going to be able to be opened later? Can I jump over that? I don't actually want to jump off. I don't think I can jump over. That's right, Babylonia. Get sidetracked. That's what it's all about. Jay says I got hit with the MSQ bug. What is the MSQ bug? I've heard a couple of people mention it, but I have no idea. Even so, there's still a whole bunch of stuff to explore, so... Castle Dracula. Man, this place is freaking huge. I think Transcend was saying earlier that you can rent rooms in here. So like instead of buying a house, you'll buy a room in this castle, which is pretty freaking awesome. 0 queue time, Broomba. I shouldn't say 0. So when I started the login process, I was at 173 in the queue. And in the time it took me to hit the live button on Streamlabs and share my stream links out to social media and do all of my organization to set up the stream in YouTube Studios, it was less than 5 minutes. I think it was around 3.5 minutes from the time I clicked play to go through the 175 people in the queue. So no problems. Same as earlier today, it was about 135 in the queue, and each time it was like 90 seconds. No problems on my end. Knock on wood. I had a couple of disconnects, but that's to be expected on a live service launch day. But each time it was right back into the game within about 90 seconds. So one of the, you know, I've seen way worse launches, but way worse. Oh, why is this one blue, I wonder? Oh, Altar of Kronos? Yeah, let's set respawn. Gargoyles. What's in the chalice, man? This one's got dates on it, too. We got more portraits all around the wall. She's got her cat in the picture. With red eyes. Dude, that's dope. Oh wow, look at that. Who are those two in the stained glass? We got a lore page here. She kissed her sire's signet and fed him the bishop's blood instead of his usual vintage. By the time he noticed the sun rising, she had already sealed every door in the tower. Ooh, ominous. Do, 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 do. Alright, the NPC I'm supposed to talk to is over here. This is Cecilia.
Are you here for the ball? No. You work for Alexei, don't you? Don't let me keep you.
Trying to find the cellar.
You should be on your way. I'd hate for you to disappoint him. I'm sure Volos gave you baffling directions, but you're on the right path.
So they actually said on social media this is their first ever voice acting gig was for this character. This was the person we were just looking at on Twitter a minute ago whose portrait we also saw hanging downstairs in the castle wall. So I think it's worth celebrating everybody who gets their first gig in anything, whether it's your first gig as a freelance writer, your first gig as a musician, your first gig as a voice talent. This is the type of shit we should celebrate and say congratulations on voicing a character. I'll probably need to clip that section out earlier and share it to them on Twitter and be like, hey, I found your portrait in game. Alright, we've got a tarot thing over here. The Lovers. Card of Lost Loves. Alright, now we gotta get down and find the cellar. Yeah, visually it's been pretty stunning, Great Cat. Just the scale of Castle Dracula is freaking amazing. That's the clock we came by earlier. I do love the swinging lanterns, but it's gonna drive me nuts why they're swinging. Damn it, JK, I haven't set up my autoresponder yet. Is this game fun? Is this game worth it? Should I play this? No one dares sit where Duchess Carmilla used to reign. Her laughter still echoes. They say if you sit long enough, you'll find her hand on your shoulder. I screwed that pronunciation up. They say if you sit long enough, you'll find her hand on your shoulder and your name missing from the rolls. Well, I like rolls, man. Some butter rolls with honey. We need to collect an exquisite wine bottle from the cellar. God, the mist is amazing just for the aesthetic down here. The ivy leaves climbing over everything. Oh, we can go fishing down here? I hesitate to think what kind of fish we could find down in here, though. You, sir. The chef de cuisine.
Excuse me. Are you, perchance, going into that dreadful cellar ahead?
I'm here to fetch the wine.
Ah, so you are. Marvelous. Simply marvelous. I was wondering, since you are already going into such a place, would you be willing to collect something for me?
I don't know. Would I be?
We don't have enough hors d'oeuvres for the party. And if there isn't something on the tables, the nobles will be so displeased. Not that they'd eat them.
They aren't picky. I need juicy rat tongues from the rats. Alright, so we're looking for rats and exquisite wine bottles. Got a supply cache. Is that a rat? Yeah, but I don't think that I don't think that's the type of rat we needed, maybe? Juicy rat tongues. I don't think those are the same rats I'm looking for. Alright. First and foremost, we have... Oh, there's some cellar rats. But they're behind... I bet those are the ones I'm looking for. In this 3-card reading, you start with the Hermit. In the past, you lived alone, surrounded by books, doling out wisdom to the rare few who could find you. But the next card is the 5 of Pentacles. A great loss befell you. Everything is gone, ripped from you, from actions outside your control. Your isolation became your protection. And your final card is Judgment. A reckoning is upon you, and you shall reap what you have sown. Oops, we've already read that. It's swinging because the house is rocking. That creepy sound effect, I don't know what that is really. Ooh, what the frack are you? Oh, you dodged. Oh, that was nasty. Oh my god. I need to run some food. Thank you, Mercurial. Someone just sent me a tell in game and said they love the streams. I would type back, but I don't have a keyboard for this, and it's a pain in the ass to do it. It's a pain in the ass, so if you're watching Mercurial, thank you very much. How do I respond? No, cancel. How would I respond to somebody? Like, I actually legitimately don't know how do you respond to someone. I can literally just go, thanks. There we go. Thank you for that, I appreciate it. Alright, we got another note. The Queen never drank. She whispered. That's all. Whispers to the cook, whispers to the guards, whispers to the kings. Then no one else spoke anymore. Even now I hear her voice behind my teeth. Got my hands on a new Arcana deck. If anyone wants to play, we'll be in the basement around midnight, ready to clean out of the spare storeroom. Remember to bring some auntie in if you're interested. I need more rats, though. I don't know how to get them out of those little cubbies. Yeah, they're stuck behind there. Can I draw them out by getting close? Yep. Nope. Oh, I can damage it. Nope, they're retreating. if the torches are rocking, don't come a knocking. That requires Lynette's key to get past. Alright, there was a way to... I don't know if there's a way to get back down into those areas because where I saw the rats. Requires Lynette's key. I don't want to leave here. There's a bunch of rat tongues that I need to get. A throwable torch. can't jump up there. Yeah, so I bet we're going to end up coming back down here because these all require something called Lynette's Key, which I don't have yet. But I'm willing to bet that once I can come back down in here and explore this place at my leisure. Is that a supply cache? It is. Ooh, I got an exemplary amulet. Son of a rat. Those don't drop any of the juicy rat tongues that I need. Ooh, that might. Or not. You know, I want to say that message that someone sent me a minute ago, saying they like my streams. That is always such a cool moment when that happens. When somebody in game's like, "Hey, I know this person." That is a cool little, you know, pat myself on the back for a moment. And also, thank you for the kind words. Like, it's always nice to see your hard work recognized. Well, if the rats can spawn throughout here, I'm gonna just be slow and take my time, because... need more rat tongues. Oh, I've got cats scratching at my door. What time? It's 5 o'clock. It's time for cat dinner. Unfortunately, I don't know that I should go AFK in here. Books, books, books. So many books. Our bookcases are overflowing. Absolutely filled with books, and I'm about to get attacked, I think, because I heard something spawn. No. I've read them so many times I have the titles memorized. The Inferior Man, the Stone Skull Charter, the Book of Shadows, the Canonomicon, the Siren Queen's Proclamations. I've read, studied, translated, and mastered the ancient glyphs. I've placed my hand and communicated the secrets of the Beast Lords. I've even studied and recorded the many lessons of the Arcana cards. I have even read and transcribed the literal inscriptions of the monuments of Brimstone, the Glory of the Republic, and the Great Pyramid of Akhet, the Great Wall of Nebethat, and even the hidden and heretofore unknown record of Dianis Nomorensis. So many, and yet they did not fill the time as promised. I am so tired with them all. Joke's on my master. I can't see the color red, so I've taken organizing the paintings based on how many weapons are in them. I figure the more weapons, the redder, right? Well, he's gonna forget he wanted me to do this in about 2 hours, so I just have to pretend I'm doing the work until then. Nice. Okay. We could present the wines to him. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that yet. I want to go find the rest of the rat tongues. But to do that, I gotta go back down. And more importantly, before I do that, I gotta go feed my cats. Because somebody was scratching at the door just a moment ago. I think I'll have to go down to find those ones, because these aren't going to give me the tongues that I need. That's true, Babylonia. There are lots of lovely people in gaming, it's just that the dipshits are loud about how dumb they are. Alright. Early Thoughts video is out on YouTube for the people asking, do I like it? Am I having fun? And all of those good questions. You can find the answers over on YouTube. Early Thoughts video went out early today after the first stream. We are currently on the second stream of the day. The bonus stream, as it were. We are down here looking for rat tongues right now. Fortunately, these rats don't drop the things that I want. I haven't seen very many of those other rats spawn. Oh, so the big ones spawn after, maybe? Maybe you just have to hang out. I've got 3. Maybe they spawn from the... hang out. I only need one more. Alright, got my rat tongues. Someone was asking a moment ago, where did it go? I lost it in the chat. Should I do all the quests or just the MSQ and faction quests? Like, don't ask people how to play the game. Just play the game. It's that simple. Just go forth and play. Thanks, Kincaid. Many people do, but appreciate the kind words.
Ah, a fine choice. I am sure this wine will do much to loosen the lips of our guests. There are several courtiers here with a talent for finding unfindable artifacts.
I don't always do game guides, but when I do, I like to hear people say they enjoyed them, so thank you very much.
Pick. Though they all compete for my favor, they do share a particular disdain for the Bear-Lar. They will be eager to help. You are fortunate that everyone who is anyone in Nighthaven is here in attendance. One might consider them a captive audience.
I need to adjust something here really quick. In Streamlabs, I just noticed that our automated message, which by the way, I figured out why it wasn't auto-firing last night, and this morning it was working. It's not working tonight as often as it should be, because it's firing off of the YouTube vertical, which doesn't have a lot of chat going on in it. I'm learning. I can't wait for YouTube to combine the vertical and horizontal chat into one space. We need to go to timers and edit this. Play it all, that's the key. Just do all the quests. If it looks like you're gonna have fun doing it, just do it. Alright, here's the rat tongues.
Ah, I do hope you have what I require. The patrons are getting impatient. I don't know how much longer I can delay them.
Here's the tongues. Food doesn't bring the joy it once did. The flavors are just one flavor now, and in this banquet of dust, with the texture of sawdust, desiccated and dry. It is like there was a desert where overripe fields used to be. The heady aromas that relate to each season, the rich wines and richer sauces are all just memories now as I consume pale imitations. But why do I keep trying? This is futile. I should just leave, but I continue to hope that someday the flavor will return. Whoa. Any other lore notes over here? Ooh! That was rubber banding right there. Dude, I'm getting hungry now. Look at all the, look at that fresh bread, the fruits. Rat tongue hors d'oeuvres, served fresh.
Ah, splendid. Everything is on the tables, and I get to keep my head for another day. Truly, you are a lifesaver.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Alright, we need to talk to Lady Camellia and Lord Barlam. Let's talk to the lady first.
Then I shoved the stiletto in up to the hilt and... Oh, didn't see you there. Don't you know it is rude to listen in on other people's conversations?
Alexei said you might collect rumors.
The king sure does have a loose tongue. But yes, I pride myself on having a good ear for what is going on.
Alexei's the king. Oh, damn it. I really wish it wasn't skipping that last line of dialogue. That's starting to, like, drive me nuts. It's like a hidden line of dialogue that's not triggering properly, and you get a flash of it right before you go to the next quest. Hot fix!
I can't help you with the Burlar. I'm not sure what motivates such creatures. Though the tales we have about the Tear of Gaia are truly fascinating.
What do you know?
A bit of everything. Oh, you mean about the Tear of Gaia? It's a powerful artifact, thrumming with the concentrated life force of the world.
Alright. Alexei, apparently, is the king. He was in the photos. Not the photos, sorry. There's that stained glass that we saw down in the main hall. That was definitely him. Oh, we got a note. Lord Bathory invited me to an utterly boring party tonight. Truly, it was the most passy thing I've had the displeasure of attending in a long time. The fruit was positively wilted. The people were terrified, which is just what you would expect with Bathory. But really, the entire dinner party and promised spectacle were nothing new. Just the same old scene of terror we've all been served before. Truly, being this bored is exhausting. I think I'll head home early.
I see your conversations were successful. I promised you information on the tier of Gaia, and I do not go back on my promises.
Okay, well before anything else, I've got some potted hosen. It's medium though, I don't want to wear medium. Nope. Stop, drop, and roll. Dodging reduces the current additional burn effects. Hang on, I did not mean to equip. Okay, stop. Alright, equip the amulet.
You should share this information with Lynette. If Asina has indeed stolen the tier, then Lynette will surely find a way to get it back.
You know, you kind of failed to mention you're the king. God! Missing dialogue! Ah! Is there a way to see what they said in the journal? Like, is there like a tracker to the dialogue or something where I could go see past? I don't see. There's chat. And I guess is the... No, hang on. Chat. How do I didn't mean to bring this up. How do I... That's global area. No, it's not going to show me. No, I'm gonna get his documents here. It's unfortunate. Alright, well. Hopefully they get that hot fix tomorrow, because I hate missing lines of dialogue that give me context for things. Because it's story, man. I don't want to miss out on story. Sewage grate or something there. What's up, Deeks? Man, these catacombs are impressive, man. Gotta find that Lynette key to get in and out of these doors. Oh, we got undead. Ah, I'm stuck in a rat. I'm gonna have to buggy out of here because these undead are just gonna keep coming at me. Oh my god, he's gonna kick my ass. Yeah, we need to get the frack out of here. Alright. Woo! Safety! Those catacombs are rather deadly, man. Alright, there's something outside here. I'm assuming we need to go out that direction. Oh my, actually, we have to go a long way away. Holy moly. How do I have a fast travel all the way over there? I guess I've earned some fast travel by doing quests and stuff. Alright, can we not fast travel from in here? Apparently not. The Undercroft, Castle Dracula, Hall of Honor, Commons. Okay. So I guess let's just make our way across this and unlock some fast travel points. We just need to follow this straight out. I did not check on housing. I didn't see any housing options to begin with, so... Oh, we got a lore page. I never quite believe the rumors surrounding this place. Too much talk, not enough empirical evidence, and I know how far from truth rumors can be, but now that I'm here, I'm forced to face the facts. There is something to the tales about the power located here that is true. These Upir have access to magics I haven't seen before, and I have seen many. It's because their archives hold ancient secrets. I've not been to one yet, so I cannot say for sure, but they have promised me the privilege once I've accepted their ways. The temptation is strong. Perhaps I will finally find a way to cure the lost here. Look at that ruined tower, man. Like with the lightning and thunder. Man, they've nailed the aesthetic of this zone. No, sorry, I'm over here. Don't go over to the creepy castle. We're going to the fast travel waypoint. Alright, that's one. Now we actually want to go up here, so let's go north and curve north. We want to curve west and then north again if we can. Do I have to be dismounted? Yep. Alright, northward bound. Yeah, I'm having no problems with the missions. Someone's asking over on TikTok. I mean, we played for 2.5 hours earlier today, and we're an hour into tonight's stream. Progressing along quite nicely. Look at that castle in the distance. I don't know what that is. Look at that, whatever that is. It's got like giant hornet's nest or something underneath it and like creepy thorns all around it. It looks deadly, that's all I know. Something down there. Alright, we are going east. Oh, are we actually going into this castle? We are. That's an abbey with a massive bridge going to it. Boop, 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 boop. Proclamation! Fishing banned across Nighthaven. According to the framework program, liturgical, clerical, and certifical, in the semester of this first year, the theme solemn year of the banning of fishing will be approached as follows. Oh no, that's just one. Methods of fish-related care and assistance of the fishing sick described in the Holy Scriptures, the fish work of the Church and its service and care of the fishing sick, and the social, philanthropic, and ultimately medical endeavors of the world. So somebody doesn't like fishing. That's like the third time we've seen something against fishing. Welcome to the Abbey, my friends. Right. This is a big... Man, the scale on all of these buildings so far has been just really pretty awesome. Do you like Alfred von Heisen's look right here? Both of these characters have really good looks. Wicked Warrior. She's got a sweet looking cloak, man. Vegapunk. What a name. There's Morgaine. Boring old Morgaine. Alright. Well, before I talk to anybody... Hang on, I'm reading some messages here, getting a chuckle out of things. That piece of music right there, that sounded awesome. Let's hear more of that, please. I gotta check an email. I want the full piece of music. Play it, damn it. I have no idea what server I'm on, Anthony Rogers. I would have to go look at the... Actually, I do know. What was it earlier we were talking about? Because it's from the John Wayne movie. El Dorado, that's what it is. It's the West Coast server.
So, Alexi sent you here
It's a
to rope me
multi-cross
into
platform
finding the
server.
Tear of Gaia? Of course he did. As if I'm not already busy enough with all his other commands.
He said you'd help find Asena.
Well, I hate to say it, but in this case, you're in luck. Asena and her pack are not far from here. If you hurry, you may catch them.
I wish there was a way to not
So,
lose that lesson.
well, I hate... So, Alexi... Well...
Yeah, something about they abducted some locals is all I got out of that. Alright, we got a side quest over here somewhere.
Oh, hello, Soul Warden. I've been waiting to meet you.
You have?
I think so. Yes. Yes. You can help where no one else can. Find what no one else can find. We've waited for someone with your ability for so long.
Yeah, it's definitely not up to the standards of the previous content, Gray. Especially because you've been playing recently, I think, right? So you've been going through the old content. Like, the old content, the voice acting was 10 out of 10. The voice acting in this has been, like, 2 out of 10. There's been a couple of characters who are maybe a 3 or a 4 out of 10, but I wouldn't say a single one of these voice actors has been more than a 4 out of 10 yet. It's really just bad direction. Not bad voice acting, because anybody can do good voice acting if you have a good director. But it's almost like there's nobody directing the voice, and they just told everybody, hey, record these lines of dialogue and send it to us, and we'll put it in. And it just makes me kind of cringe, because it's so good in the first 3 parts of the game, and then this is just like, nah, we don't care about the voice acting anymore. This chick isn't too bad.
I'm sorry. I mean, me, Eliza Ellingwood. I've waited for so long for help. Have you seen the strange statues? The ones holding the blue torches.
Like, what's the red-headed pirate girl? The one with the Scottish accent who's so goddamn sexy with, like, the red braids, and she's the pirate lass, and she adventured with us throughout all of, like, and Isabella, that sexy Spanish accent. Like, there was some really, really, really good voice acting in the base game and all of that content, and then this. This character is probably the best I've heard so far.
They aren't just statues. They hold something. A piece of something. Like a soul.
Well, we saw some people
That
on Twitter
flame is
talking
the
about how it was their
power of the
first ever
soul,
voice acting
waiting
job.
to be reunited.
Which is fine. That's fair. But it also feels like the quality of the voice acting in New World Aeternum went from 10 out of 10 down to like, hey, we've got a budget that we can spend in these places, and we're just going to have to sacrifice over here. And it's like, no!
With something. I'm sorry, my thoughts are fuzzy. Can you collect some of the soul fragments and bring them here? I might understand more if you do.
Where can I find them? Alright, but hers isn't too bad. Hers is definitely the best I've heard all day. The owl follows its flight despite the dogs frothing below. The king sits amid its hardships, both the pilot and Pelorus, and unabandoned grasps the helm fast while a crown of stars is worn. The citadel is filled with allies, but another will navigate if he does not. This is an inn?
Welcome to Tula Rest. Do you require a place to rest?
His isn't too bad. His one line of dialogue. Yeah, I'll take that. We're not doing catacombs. Why did I fail to check in?
Welcome to Tula Rest. Do you require a place to rest?
Failed to check in. Failed to check in. Well, screw you. I guess I'm not checking into this place. Oh, Isabella was awesome. Gracie, was that her name? Gracie, the redheaded. I'm actually gonna go pull up my old. Hold that thought. I'm going to some of my old New World streams if I can find them quickly. So this is from Grace O'Malley, our favorite pirate lass. Yeah, this is from 11 months ago. I'm trying to see if I don't have any, like... Alright, here's an NPC. Hang on, I'm getting the stream to the right place. Okay, this is when I was doing the event last year. So hang on, we're gonna do I have this open? This is from last like Halloween, the event, and this is the NPC from that event.
Done to disperse the demon's foul essence. I knew you were the champion we needed.
Hang on, you're not gonna be able to hear it because of the audio here. Let me hang on. Here. Let's properly hear this. You're not going in.
For the demons,
No, you're standing here with Daddy.
world is strong.
Alright, how many times do I have to do this?
Until Balfazu is banished back to the abyss from whence it came. If only the Hexen sisters were here.
I can't turn it up more because this is...
My beloved
But like, that's like actual voice acting. And
Go
like...
forth and continue the fight, noble sentinel.
Gotcha. I don't know where I can find Gracie because that was forever and ever ago.
Sentinel of the night. Continue your efforts.
Anyway. Mild complaint, it's not the end of the world, but oh my god, does the voice acting so far make me kind of cringe and go, "Ugh." Buy something off the broker if you can't find anything, or make your own. It's that simple. Anthony Rogers says, watched your crafting guide. It just came back about a month ago. It was super helpful. Well, I'm glad the guide was helpful. Thank you very much for that. Certain servers have different queues. Yep. It's launch day. It's normal. Grace O'Malley. Grace was sexy, dude. I don't normally go in for redheads, but that accent got me every time. That piece of music that plays right there, just that riff on the piano. I want to know what that full song is, because that sounds amazing. Yeah, it's what I feel like so far, JK, is that the voice actors this time I don't think there was any direction given to the voice actors. I think they literally had a very small budget for voice acting. They hired a bunch of first timers, because there are a bunch of first timers, and again, there's nothing wrong with first timers. But I also feel like it's a discredit to these first time voice actors to not provide them with really good direction. Here's the rest of that piece. Or maybe that's somebody else playing something. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like the voice actors who have been so far in this expansion have not been provided with actual direction, and so we're getting some really low quality. Like Stacy says, yeah, give it a week or so. Everything usually calms down. Any live service game, World of Warcraft, Star Wars: The Republic, Lord of the Rings Online, EverQuest, EverQuest 2. You name a live service game. We've been over this before. Dune Awakening. We just talked about this like an hour ago. Live service games have hiccups on launch day. Usually takes 48 to 72 hours for the launch day issues to clear. My favorite in recent times was Diablo 4. It was great until I got to the first town, and then when I tried to click on an NPC to sell my gear or to use the appearance guy or to store things, it would take 15 to 20 minutes for the NPC to open the window. But the moment I left town, the game would play great because the open world was largely instanced, sharded to yourself. But the moment you went into town, you were sharing a social space with, millions of other players, and the servers were just like, ah! This track right here is awesome. Jesus, this place is dark and creepy. This piece of music is awesome right here, though. Tales of Nighthaven, Schnitzelflinger's Bat. Biscuit raised that if an uspo were placed inside a giant baguette with both mustard and honey and relish, then the uspo would be simultaneously alive and undead until devoured, and that the uspo would also be a sandwich. Oh, something just spawned! Something just fucking spawned! Oh no! Two things spawned! Ah! Jesus! Oh my god, I'm getting ganked by a rabid werebear. That is the danger of going into places like that with somebody else has just killed everything and you're coming back on the respawn. I was just violated by a werebear. It did not tickle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still restricted. How come he was able to mount up? Okay. He was able to mount up and I couldn't? Bear? Where? Where there, bear? Where's there a werebear? A werebear where? Here a bear, there a bear, everywhere a werebear. Not just any werebear, but a rabid werebear. It clawed my face off and did unspeakable things to my corpse. Hesitate to think what might be left of my tattered remains. Freight cage door.
I thought I was gonna die when I saw that bearded fella, but it just turned out to be a burlauer.
The way out is clear. Let's get the frack out of here, man. He's chasing somebody else. Oh, no. This place is dangerous as fudge. Jesus, Christine, you scared the hell out of me. Where bear? Where? There's a bear. There's a bear. Where's the bear? Ah! Ooh, he's festering. I don't know what that is. Oh my god. I need a second, Christine. I can't. Just give me a second. Sorry guys, Chris came in here wanting to show me something and I just can't. She's like, don't die, and I'm like, well, you distracted me. Oh, I'm gonna die again. I died again. Alright, let me see what she needed. Hang on. She feels very guilty right now, and I told her not to be. She came in here to show me. It's not going to show up because of the green screen, I think. Yeah, it's going to be transparent. So this is a little hat, if you could imagine. It's not going to show because it's green. So this is it's a little hat for our grandniece that Chris made, and it's got all of these. She made all these little cutouts of like fruits and things. So she did all the artwork. So she's got like all these different types of fruits, and then she's gonna wear this hat to school. You can't see I promise you, there's a hat here. It's like 6 inches tall. It's a little school project for I think Thursday or Friday. She's got a little dress that she's wearing too that has a bunch of fruits all over the dress. Anyway. That's what Chris came in here to show me. She's been working on that for the last couple of nights. Alright, this place is really freaking deadly. That's twice I've died to those rabid werebears. Those things eat me alive. I tell you what, I'm definitely feeling undergeared for this area. But honestly, I don't know that that's the problem. I think the biggest part of the problem is that because everyone and their brother is here, I'm getting into the middle of backspawn. And so I'm dealing with 2 or 3 mobs at a time, and then things respawning when I'm in the middle of trying to like be there to click on something. That's a magic hat. I should wear it. If it wasn't green, I could wear it, but since it's green, it just blends in with the green screen. Okay. he does too. So I gotta learn. Oh, and there's an ad. Oh, I'm so fucked, man. This is what's kicking my ass is the ads. Alright, let's get in here and talk to her.
You, please! You've gotta let me out of here! I just needed to run my hands through those magnificent manes. That fur! Oh, so much fluffiness!
Oh, I'd like to run my hands through. I mean, yes, you can leave now. Follow the trail out of the woods quickly before the werebears show up. Hang on, what was that? Herbs. 7 herbs and spices. Wormwood. She loves her furries. Yes, she does. Those are the ones you have to watch out for, man. Brings a whole new meaning to freak on a leash, right? Live service games are not awful by default. I play lots of live service games, and I would say pretty much everyone I've ever played has been super fun. I think the only one that I personally didn't really care for that much was like Lost Ark, and also Throne and Liberty. Those two I just, you know, they're not for me. But the reason they're not for me is not that they're bad games, it's just that I'm not a big fan of like the free-to-play type game, but that does not mean they are bad games. It just means they're not for me, and that is the important thing to remember. Our opinions as gamers are not objective fact. They are just opinions on what is otherwise a piece of art or a creative endeavor. Everybody has an opinion. Some people like Fruit Loops, some people prefer Cap'n Crunch. Does that make one or the other bad? Nope. Just different. Follow the trail over streams. Ooh, we got some creepy looking ruins up here. Dude, the thorns are pretty gnarly looking. That's like a deer. Is that one of those jumping platforms? And it is one of those jumping platforms. Oh, what? Wait, hang on. There was something underneath there. Oh no, that's just shadows. I think that most people, yeah, most of the free players, yeah, that can get a little funky. Oh, fracking. Dude, I'm not a fan of these new jump pad thingies they've added. Only because, like, the timing, and I don't know if it's because of, like, server lag or, you know, launch day lag issues, but getting the timing on these things is just not working worth a damn. Sorrowful moot. This place looks dangerous. In this 3-card reading, you start with the sun reverse. You have tasted joy, but it has been snatched from you, and you are bitter about losing what you had. The next card is the High Priestess. You see yourself as the bearer of ancient knowledge, that which would be hidden from the rest of the world. And your final card is the Tower. This does not stand for a place, but a warning. The house of cards you built for yourself will come tumbling down, and there's nothing you can do to stop it if you could continue on your current path. Oh, there's definitely werebears in here. Oh, you be cranky all you want, werebear. Oh, there's 2. Oh, man. I don't think I can survive 2. Christina's cooking something that smells absolutely divine, and I am, like, starving now. Oh, I know what she's doing. She's cooking onions and tomatoes to put into the beans. What did you just open up? An elite beast horde? Okay. Oh my goodness, we just got a new bow. Now it's not the time to look at it, though, because there's respawn happening. Might be a safe place because there's a bunch of other players here. We got a card here. This is the Arcana. Yeah, that's a pretty decent upgrade. Wow, yeah, 500 points of base damage increase. Dig it. Light pants? Light pants represent. I've done some random flashpoint queues in Star Wars: Republic Babylonia, but it's no different than World of Warcraft. If you do that, you accept the fact that people are just going to bum rush the dungeon, and you're just expected to keep up. No one's going to talk to you. They're on their dailies. Just keep up and shut up. Like, that's literally the only thing you can do. I don't do it very often. I have played the group stuff with my brother and his 2 high school friends. It's been a few years since we've done that. And those 4-man dungeons, those are no joke, man. You have to have a healer, you have to have a tank, you have to use strategies. Like if you play it on veteran mode, like those Star Wars Republic dungeons are still legit. But you can also do story mode and bring your robot along, and like my brother and I have duoed those, and it's like one of us brings a robot plus the companion, and the other one just has a companion, and so it's just the robot does all the heavy lifting, and you can just basically you're the DPS at that point. Search for the 3rd prisoner. Here. Are we going up? Or going up? Huh. I do not know we're supposed to go in here. Definitely be pointed in that direction, but I can't go anywhere there. There's a lot of people lining up here at the door, but I can't do anything with the door. But then that kind of points me up again. What's up, JP? I guess maybe I need to go up and out. God damn it, they're retreating again. Not gonna follow me down in here, are they? Oh, get down off of there. Holy shit. Oh, I think I got the aggro. Just run. Run. Don't stop running. Don't die. It's a race. Who can be first? I'm one of the sheeple. Oh no! I want that box, sir. Oh shit, there was more than one. Run away. Run away. Run away. Here, I helped you with yours, help me with mine. You're not gonna help me, you sick son of a bitch. You're just gonna leave me to rot on the ground like that. You mother... I tell you what though, the briar look is really cool, man. With like the thorns and everything. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get up on there. Yep, I got mine. Bye. What are these? Oh shit, there's like 2 down here. Oh, they can fly. Black feather. Oh shit! I'm in a bad place. There we go. Whew! I'm gonna panic. I gotta go down, I think. I did not get my PS5 back. My PS5 was unrepairable. And the insurance company reimbursed me for the cost of my original PS5. And then I went and purchased a PS5 replacement. Oh! Explosive barrel's bad.
The tear of Gaia. I can feel its power. It must be close.
No, it was completely toast. They didn't save anything. They literally sent me an email and said it's unrepairable. Here's some money. And then they sent me a MasterCard with a preloaded amount on it, and we just used half of that to go buy a new. I think we spent more than half of it, but we went and bought a new oven stove combo for the kitchen, and then I'm gonna go buy an air fryer. Matter of fact, you just reminded me to check to see if how much is left on the card. I'm gonna go buy an air fryer and a crock pot, I think. Shit. Oh no, I'm like AFK, motherfucker. Yeah, I've got enough left on the cart. I'm gonna get a crock pot and an air fryer, looks like. So I'm gonna go shopping next couple of days on Amazon. Our stove's getting delivered tomorrow.
The tear of Gaia. I can
Yeah,
feel
JP, I'm very
its
glad
power.
that was
It
totally
must
worth
be close.
paying for that extended warranty.
I think I saw her being carried here. I overheard the beast talking about needing some sort of Talon key to open the cage. Where such a key could be, I do not know.
Well, I have to find the prisoner first.
Yes, of course. You search above, and I'll check the floor below.
Are you shitting me? Fuck you, man. No. I'm like getting ganged up on here, and all I'm doing is trying to talk to an NPC. Fuck off. Oh no, I'm gonna die to an explosive. That is annoying as fuck. I do remember that being a complaint of mine from last time I played. I just remembered that. I just remembered that being a complaint I had about New World from last time I played, which is getting interrupted while talking to an NPC. I completely forgot about it. I even have a video that I made on YouTube specifically about that problem. That was a little personal peeve of mine. And I just remembered that, and just now, getting knocked out of conversation with an NPC. Yes, is she awake? ¿Está despertada? Okay. Oh, and then I just fell down because Chris was in here and I'm not paying attention. Apparently I was on an auto run. But anyway, yes, NPCs should always be safe or protected. Jesus, motherfucker. NPCs should always be protected or safe from any sort of, like, interruption. Oh, this is starting to piss me off royally. Where the frack is that Morgaine bitch? Alright, I am just gonna, like, rapidly go past the conversation with her because I'm tired of it. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Discover the Talon key somewhere over here. Does that blow up the door? Follow the train. Oh my god, this is chaos. Just grab it and go. I don't know what I'm looking for. Discover the Talon key. I'm gonna die. Horrible death. Die. Everything. Die. Kill it all. That is one big motherfucking bear. Search for a prisoner. Jesus. Okay, I'm at a loss here. I keep dying to these guys over and over. I have not yet tried to figure out the pattern to their attacks, and they do such brutal damage that if I'm not blocking it, I'm just getting instantly just squished. I think the only way I'm going to be able to realistically survive that is if I just pay attention and... The other problem is obviously, you know, we're in here on day one and there's so many people and it's just, we're getting back spawn and respawn and trying to fight 50 mobs at once. But still, that guy's slopping me around. I was out of dodge. Can't dodge when you're out of dodge. So it's really easy for you to say, dodge his swings, and it's like, yeah, when you're out of dodge juice, you're not dodging shit. This guy's right up in my face. Just get the fuck out. Dude, just dodge, bro. You can't dodge when you're out of stamina. Are you retarded? Like, you really can't dodge when you're out of stamina. And I can't jump over that stupid thing. I keep falling. Oh my god, you can't go through that tree. It's just a collider. Oh, is there a jump platform right there? It launched me like there was a jump. Oh, there is a jump platform there. Hold up. It's kind of hidden. Alright. Thanks for the resub, Nordic Metal. Appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words. Alright, I would love to jump over there. If I could actually make the jump. Oh, I made it this time. Right as there's a respawn. Okay, let's just get in. Looks like I'm going down here. Search for the prisoner. Prisoner at the moment. Yeah, most of them are just running past, which is causing a lot of problems for people like me who are, trying to like take our time and pay attention. All right, so now it's pointing me above the prisoner. That's a level 70 Raven. See, now it's pointing me up top for the prisoner. Just be careful, I don't want to fall again. Aha! Shit, I got an ad on me. Man, I want to read these notes, but there's spawn. Just gonna grab it and go. Really? Oh, and of course there's a spawn as I'm trying to do this. Jesus. Yeah, just unlock the cage, get the credit, and go. Don't care. Don't care. Sorry. I know you have good dialogue, but I don't want to die to this stupid NPC. I'm gonna miss all of your really cool dialogue because of stuff. I just want to loot the fucking chest. Oh, are you serious? Finally. God, I might just stand here and farm legendary gear, because holy shit, these guys are dropping like legendary after legendary. I totally forgot about that complaint regarding how you can't talk to NPCs when you're in, because you'll just get interrupted. Because that was the one, it's one of the few voice actors who's doing a pretty good job, and I just skipped their dialogue, because it's like, I don't want to have to climb back up here. Alright, we need to, what does it say? Jump back down to get to Aeternum. Look at all these mobs just training. They're just training them up top. And then they block the door. And then I'm gonna die a horrible death. Can't dodge. Impossible to dodge. Ah! Launch state chaos. Alright, this is a safe place. Oh my god, that's nuts. Alright. That's a better version of the one I've got, so we'll definitely equip it. And that is not a better version of the rapier that I have. I am missing something here. Let's get rid of that. Oh, this is another soul trial. man. Not a fan of these. These are usually really, really hard. I'll give it a shot. It's late at night. It's my last big swing for the fence here at the end of the evening stream. Notice how calm it is in here because there's not the chaos of all the other players. All right. By the way, thank you so much for the kind words, Nordic. I appreciate it. We've had some really kind messages today from people saying, they're really, the guides have done them a great, have helped them a lot, or they really appreciate the content. That means the world to me. The fact that I get to do this for a job is amazing, and then when people reciprocate with kindness, it really stands apart from the general trollery that I have to deal with on a daily basis from all the dipshits of the internet, the Reddit trolls, and the crybabies and the incels. So thank you very much for the kind words, Nordic. Appreciate it. Step into the arena. Well, I see balls of fire that are probably going to fall down. She's got a crystal of some type. Then there's that thing right there. There's another crystal over there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, hang on. What are we supposed to do with these things? Stop the ritual? Hang on. Did I stop that one in time? I did. Shit! 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 No! Not good. Run, 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 run. Ah, that ability missed. Alright, I gotta... Got caught. Alright, we're gonna have to do it all again. Got the one. I can't figure out the shit. Come on! No, 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 no. Please don't make me do a phase 3. Oh, you all corrupted and evil now?
I'm sorry, Alexei. My mind.
Finally, some halfway decent voice acting. Oh no, stage 3. What am I supposed to do? Defeat Lady Asena. Okay. Jesus. Ah! No, no. Back away. No, come on now. Just fucking die, bitch. Just die! Potion up. Where is she? Where is she? I don't see her! Oh my god! Now what? Leave the den. That was a little too intense for me. Whew. Not a fan of the trials. Really am not. I love most parts of the game, but I'm not a fan of trials. I'm never gonna forget Isabella and failing over and over and over in Isabella. That was the least amount of fun I had in the game. I had a great time in the game overall, but Isabella sucked. Alright, where is Cecilia? Outside somewhere. Yeah, especially when you're a squishy Nebula. I definitely feel like soul trials are something else, man.
Thank you for releasing me. To think, Morgaine took the tear and ran off like that.
Like this person, whoever's the person who's doing the voice acting for Cecilia is actually pretty good. This has been the one character out of all of the voice acting that's actually pretty decent.
I do not know Morgaine's intentions, but I do know that my father will not rest until he finds the tear.
Does that mean your father is...
Yes, Alexei the Warrior King is my father. But enough about him. We need to figure out why Morgaine was after the tear of Gaia.
She said it was making her ill. Oh, and then it skipped the last line of dialogue. But I dinged 68. Yeah, leveling as a healer, it can be a bit rough for sure. Well, after going through what I just went through, I am just going to start pumping all my points into con. Give me all the hit points, please. Alright, travel to the camp with the tier was first stolen from Morgaine. Are these anything that I can use? They're medium, I don't want them. Alright. I think we're going to wrap there, everybody. It's been a pretty long day. We already did like 5 or 6 hours of streaming earlier today. Plus a couple hours tonight. So I'm like 7 hours in. That's enough. I'm going to go get some dinner. Relax for a couple of hours. Go to bed. Come back, do it all again tomorrow morning bright and early. So if you're following along on Kick, TikTok, or Twitch, make sure you get over to YouTube and check out my early thoughts video, which was published earlier today on New World Aeternum's Nighthaven DLC. We also wrapped up Chapter 2 of Titan's Quest 2 earlier today. Shout out to THQ Nordic for the key. So that was another 10 hours or so of good content. We have been continuing our Starfield playthrough. Right now we're going to be focused on this for the next little bit until we get to Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which is going to be on the 21st. We got about a week until then, so it's going to be about a week of Nighthaven. And then I'm going to try really hard. I have no launches on next Monday, Babylonia, so if you're playing Borderlands 4 next Monday, I should be good for Borderlands 4 next Monday. And then if we are doing Enshrouded this Thursday, we should be Enshrouded this Thursday. Anyway, everybody, have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all the kind words tonight, the resubs, the re-memberships. We had some gifted memberships earlier today as well. So if you're a new channel member on YouTube, make sure to check out the channel videos. And I'll see everybody tomorrow, bright and early.